Happy St. Patrick's Day, Cleveland. I'm Bob Seville with TV20. We're here for the 180th celebration of Cleveland's grandest tradition, the St. Patrick's Day Parade. We're at the corner of Superior and 18th Street. The parade's about to kick off. This is a great day in Cleveland. It's almost 70 degrees. We have 100,000 people downtown going to watch the parade today, and we have over 200 marching units. We're going to meet some of the Irish dignitaries here in a moment, the people that put the parade together. And this year's theme, by the way, is celebrating Ireland's scenic coastlines. And it's a great tradition. It hasn't happened since 2019 because of COVID. The only other time the St. Patrick's Day hasn't happened is because of World War II. So it's a great day to be in Cleveland, great day to be Irish, and you're going to see some of the great people and events that make this parade special. Okay, we're joined at the 180th celebration for Cleveland St. Patrick's Day with Cleveland's newest mayor, Cleveland's 58th mayor, and second youngest mayor, Justin Bibb. Mayor, Your Honor, what's it feel like to be your first St. Patrick's Day in Cleveland?
It feels great. I was on my knees last night praying to God for good weather, and He delivered. So excited to really showcase the great Irish heritage we have across our city to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Well, you did good planning with the weather. I'll give you credit on that, number one.
Thank you.
Great to see all of our police and fire officials here and the whole city coming together. Do you have any memories of St. Patrick's Day growing up in Cleveland?
Well, I remember getting on the rapid line, coming down to watch the parade with my mom and my dad. And so to be out here as mayor truly is a dream come true for me.
Well, we have something in common. My dad was a policeman also, so God bless you.
Awesome.
Good luck in your role as the mayor of City of Cleveland.
I
Good luck.
appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Yep. Okay, we're with City Council President Blaine Griffin. Blaine, tell me about your thoughts about St. Patrick's Day. What brings you down here today?
Man, I'm just so excited that we have this back this year. This is an annual celebration that we all look forward to, and I tell everybody this is a day where we all get to be Irish. We get to celebrate the culture, but it's so much more than just a parade. When you talk to the organizers of this event, this is a very holy day for the Irish American community, but it also is a party with a purpose. They have a great time, and just the fact that they've been out for the last couple of years due to COVID-19 is just so great that to see that the weather and the sunshine and the skies opened up to bless this day. So it's the luck of the Irish.
I know. Thank you for your time, first of all. Secondly, you said the rest of your colleagues will be here today. What does it mean economically for downtown Cleveland?
Well, it's always great when we can have these kind of events because you actually have people spending in the stores and the restaurants. You have people coming from all over Ohio. You have people that really just come and make a vibrant, lively place. And that's always good when we're trying to attract young people to show that we have a very lively and vibrant city. So I'm really excited just once again to see this happen today.
Well, I'm glad you took time to talk us to here at TV20. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Thanks for all you do for the city of Cleveland.
Thank you, and to everybody, Cade Millifilcha and Slancha.
Okay, guess who we caught on the parade route? Councilman Mike Polensik. Mike, I thought you were Slovenian.
I am, but you know what? Slovenian, we have Celtic traits in there because the Celts occupied Slovenia for a very long time. It's always been a big day in my family. Today is those days I think about my grandmothers and my mother who really celebrated St. Patrick's Day. This is the best parade, in my opinion, in the country, and I've never missed one. So rain or shine, and I can't remember when the weather's ever been this good, quite frankly. What a magnificent day.
Well, you have, as a city council person, you have a big role in planning, so are you going to take credit for that weather?
No, I wish I could. Good Lord, it's blessed St. Patrick's Day today, and I look forward to having a great event today. And look at all the people who are downtown. You know, we've made up for it for the last 2 years. You know, we're all depressed that we didn't have St. Patrick's Day, and all the issue with the pandemic and everything else, the economy, everything else. So today is a day to be happy. To celebrate. If you're not Irish, today you are Irish.
That's right. Thank you for your time, Councilman Polensik, and happy St. Patrick's Day, and God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too. Bye-bye.
All right, guess who joined us now? Cleveland Fire Chief Angelo Cavillo. Angelo and I went to Rhodes High School together. He's got 33 years of service with the Cleveland Fire Department, and he's retiring this year. This is his last St. Patrick's Day in official capacity. Ange, tell me about the parade, what it means to you.
It means a lot. Welcome back, St. Patty's Day Parade. I love the parades. I mean, we went to high school together. I'm all about community. Grew up in Old Brooklyn, still live in Cleveland. It brings out everybody to join and just have a great time. All the firefighters are here. There's some firefighters from Tampa, Florida, and all over the place. Our firefighters from Cleveland. It's a great time just to get back out again and just talk and just, you know, have a great time.
Thank you for your service to our community for 33 years, and good luck in your retirement. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Chief.
Be safe.
Okay, guess who joined us also? It's not Christmas time, it's St. Patrick's Day, but Mr. O'Jingling is here today. Tell me what your role is, sir.
I'm all about the wearing of the green. And for today, I'm Mr. O'Jingling.
Is that a key to the city you have there? Tell me about the keys that you have. How many?
These are Santa's workshop keys.
Oh.
Years ago, 65 years ago, Santa lost the key to the treasure house of toys. And since then, he made me the keeper of the keys.
You're doing a heck of a job. What do you have to say to the children of Cleveland on St. Patrick's Day and looking towards 9 months from now when Christmas rolls around?
Well, just because we're past Christmas doesn't mean that you can't be good. You always have to keep your room clean, share with others, and listen to your mom and dad and teachers.
I think you've said that before. Thank you, Mr. O'Jingling. Have a great day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
We're 2 years late, but this is the 220. St. Patrick's Day 220 Grand Marshal, Mr. Scanlon. Where have you been for 2 years?
Well, let's see, I'm a man without a parade.
Well, you're well deserving, Mr. Scanlon. I know you went to St. Ignatius High School right down the street here. You know, you had a law firm in town for many years, threw some great parties. But what does St. Patrick's Day mean to you at your age, may I ask?
Well, I've been celebrating St. Patrick's Day since a young man, and it's really an honor. I've tried to do my best to help the community, and I can't believe we're having such a beautiful day.
Well, let's give Linda Carney some credit for that and her planning, but you're well deserving of this honor. Sorry it took 2 years, but he will be co-marching in the St. Patrick's today with Thomas McManaman. So 2 Toms marching the parade today. Thank you again for all you've done for Cleveland.
My pleasure, thanks.
Thank you, Tom. Okay, we found Bishop Milesic here before the actual St. Patrick's Day begins with the national anthem and so forth. Bishop, what's it mean to you as now a Clevelander with the Diocese of Cleveland to be in St. Patrick's Day parade and be honored?
You know, it is a tribute to the people of Cleveland that we recognize so much cultural diversity here. This is a great day. The Lord has blessed us with a day. I've heard that this has happened in the past where it's rainy and cold, but today is the first day back after 2 years on a hiatus. This means so much to us to celebrate the faith and the culture of the Irish people. And today there's a lot of people who love the Irish, and they're here too. It's good to see Cleveland out. It really is. It's good to see the town come alive.
And lastly, what does it mean now that COVID's over for the Diocese of Cleveland going back to Mass, donations, all that? Where do you stand?
You know, people have been generous to us throughout COVID pandemic, and they're continuing to be generous to us. They want their parishes to survive, and they really are. I think their faith has told them that in order to get to something good, you have to sometimes go through a cross. In other words, sometimes in order to find a pot of gold, you have to go through the rain, you know. The rainbow always comes after the rain. So this is a good day. This is a good day for all of us.
Well, God bless you. Thank you for coming out, and good luck today.
Thanks so much. God bless you. Thanks. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
All right, we finally found Linda Carney, the heartbeat, the executive director for the Cleveland St. Patrick's Day parade. Excuse me, Linda. First of all, good job on the planning with the weather.
Thanks.
The theme, Ireland's scenic coastlines. Tell me what St. Patrick's Day means to you.
Oh gosh, for years and years, the St. Patrick's Day means being with my family, being with my friends, going to church in the morning, gathering with all the friends, getting excited to come down the parade, be in the parade, just watch all the great units that are down here and such good people, great weather today, so much fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you for all you do for Cleveland, all the work you do with your family, the parade, being Irish, and happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Thank you, Linda.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Okay, we're joined with Tom McManaman and his whole clan, or at least part of it. Tom is the Grand Marshal for the 2022 Cleveland St. Patrick's Day, second only to his father, who did it, I believe, in 1977. Is that correct?
1977, he was Grand Marshal, yes.
Well, we see you here at the parade every year. It's a great honor, along with Mr. Scanlon marching with him. Who's with you here today, Mr. McManaman?
Well, all of my kids are here, all my grandkids, some of my brothers and some of their kids, so there's about 20 of us here from my family.
Well, you got a good-looking family. I know they're waiting for you to start this parade. We'll let you go. God bless. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and thanks for all you do.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good to see you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy St. Patrick's Day and welcome to Cleveland. 180 years celebrating the St. Patrick's Day today. Today is the 63rd St. Patrick's Day parade presented by the United Irish Societies of Greater Cleveland. Joining us on the steps this year are the honorees of the United Irish Societies for both 2020 and 2022. Because they didn't get a parade in 2020, we brought them back. You're up. We wanted to acknowledge these honorees, so they're doing double duty. We also have the great mayor of the city of Cleveland, and let's just give him a round of applause for the wonderful job his people did to get this place ready for a parade. Mayor Houston, we're also honored to have with us our new bishop, the Most Reverend Bishop Edward Milesic. The 2022 Grand Marshal is Thomas F. McManaman Jr. With him, his lovely children, Kim, TJ, and Patrick, several grandchildren, and a few of his brothers and their families. We also have our 2020 Grand Marshal, Thomas J. Scanlon, and with him is his daughter, Cindy. Our 2022 Irish Mother of the Year, Mrs. Rita Lally. Accompanying Rita, as always, is her husband, John, and her daughters, Megan and Sarah, and all their grandchildren. Also today, the 2020 Irish Mother of the Year, Mrs. Kathleen Mangan. Accompanying her are her sons, Michael and John, daughter-in-law Sue and Katie. This year's 2022 outside co-chair and responsible for the weather is Eileen Mangan-Stahl. Driving Eileen is Enoch Morris. Eileen has 3 of her grandchildren with her, Cora, Ronan, and Isla. Our 2020 outside co-chair is Mr. Chris Cooper, and with Chris is his wife, Kitty. Our inside co-chair for 2022 is none other than Patty Lavelle. With her are her daughters, Mary V. and Liz. We also are honoring our 2020 inside co-chair, Maureen Money, accompanied by Jimmy Campbell. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll remove your hats, Miss Katie Cooper will lead us in the singing of both the American and the Irish national anthems.
What a beautiful day this is as we gather after 2 years without a parade to celebrate the presence, the joy, and the fortitude of the Irish people who have accepted and embraced all of us here today. It's good to finally see for myself in person what everyone has been telling me since I arrived in Cleveland a year and a half ago. A city that's filled with life and happiness and joy and faith, on the feast of St. Patrick. Happy St. Patrick Day, everyone. So let us pray. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. As we walk down the streets of Cleveland, let it remind us that all of life is a pilgrimage until we meet you face to face, as the faith of St. Patrick teaches us, O Lord. May God protect our land. May God protect the birthplace of the Irish people. May God bless our city, our communities, our families, and our world. In a special way, we remember the people of Ukraine. Lord God, protect them and convert their enemies to be people who seek peace and not war. Today and always let us walk forward, never stumble, and reach our destination at the end of this parade and at the end of our lives. We ask the intercession of the Irish patron, St. Patrick, and the Irish patroness, St. Bridget, on our gathering to keep us safe and free from harm this day and filled with joy. We place ourselves before you in thanksgiving, and I ask that the road rise to meet you, the wind be always at your back, the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your fields. And may Almighty God bless you now, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen. Have a great day.
The years 2020 and 2022 Grand Marshals, Mr. Tom Scanlon and Mr. Thomas McCann, will now start the parade with the blowing of the ceremonial whistle.
Hello and welcome to the 180th year of celebrating St. Patrick's Day here in the city of Cleveland. I'm Don Vavers, and with me is Tommy Malloy.
Hi folks, how are you? This is the 63rd year that the parade is organized by the United Irish Societies of Greater Cleveland, a group of about, I'd say, 30-some different organizations who work all year actually to put this parade on the avenue, and today's the culmination of all that. Beautiful day, 77 degrees was the high in 2012. We're not going to hit that, but we're going to be darn close. It's supposed to be 70. I think we'll get a little higher than that, I think.
And what's really unique about this year's parade is there's actually two parades in one, if you will.
Kind of.
Obviously, the 2020 parade did not happen, so we'll be honoring the Grand Marshal and the Mother and Fathers of the Years. And also we have the 2022 honorees as well. So actually two parades at the same time. The 2020 parade was canceled just days before the epidemic hit. So that got delayed, so we're going to catch up on this time.
And it's only fitting that those folks get their day. You know, they missed it in 2020, and I think it's nice that they're including them, today, and so they get their day in the sun, as it were.
And it's also a unique day because we are doing for the very first time live Facebook and YouTube. So if you're seeing us, we like to welcome everybody who's watching us on those two services. And again, it's nice to be live.
Yeah, very much so.
And then, of course, this parade will be taped to be appearing on Cleveland TV 20. And it's nice because even the last year or two, they had the old parades. They reran those because we couldn't do a new one. But we're back, and it's great to be back.
Yeah, it certainly is great to be back. I mean, it's been a long 2 years. Everyone's, we've had all of our pandemic hibernating at home and whatnot. But so nice to get out. Beautiful day for it. Great way to welcome it all back. And we're going to have a great day here with the parade.
Absolutely. The parade starts on East 18th in Superior. It goes all the way down to Superior Avenue to here at Public Square. And it turns around and ends it up on Rockwell. It's about a little over a mile. Mm-hmm. There are going to be over 100 units in this parade. And we're probably thinking about 10,000 participants. And all the people have been waiting for the last 2 years. I know we have a lot of dance units coming up,
right,
and they've been practicing hard, so hopefully they'll have a chance to shine on today's parade.
And I think here is the Grand Marshal, Tom McManaman. He's his father was Grand Marshal as well, and both of them were leaders of the United Irish Societies, the directors at one point in time as well. So certainly a family thing with the Irish here in Cleveland, and today's a great example of it as well. And the Irish Mother of the Year there.
And the 2020 Grand Marshal is Thomas Scallion, and with him was his daughter Cindy. Mm-hmm. And then the 2022 Irish Mother of the Year is Miss Rita Lally, and she's accompanied
Good lady.
by her husband John and her daughters Megan, Sarah, and her grandchildren.
And the 2020 Irish Mother of the Year, Kathleen Mannion. She's accompanying, or she's going to be with her sons Michael and John, their daughter-in-law Sue, and daughter-in-law Katie, and 6 grandkids as well. I know her as well. She's a fine woman too. Today is, or 2 years ago, and now today, she certainly deserves this honor.
And also starting off the parade, the traditional singing of the national anthem as well as the Irish national anthem is with Katie Cooper. That happened down on the East 18th and Superior, and here we are at Public Square. We're close to the end of the parade, so we have a number of people who are just, believe it or not, almost finishing up the walk. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to walk that mile, and come on down to Public Square, and again, the terminus of the parade.
And you just saw Pat Lavelle there. She has her 2 daughters marching with her. She's the 2020 Inside Co-Chair, and Maureen Money, right there. That's Maureen, accompanied by Jimmy Campbell. She was the Inside Co-Chair for 2020.
And again, we like to thank the United Irish Societies of Greater Cleveland who put this on and sponsored it. They've been working very hard to make this happen. I think they started back in early January.
Oh no, they'll be starting again next week. Oh no, I'm not kidding. They start organizing very, very early. They've got a lot of legwork that has to be done behind the scenes, and it is a big, big job. I mean, I believe they have 14 different deputy directors, and each one has a different task to handle.
Yep. Again, there's the sign congratulating all the parade honorees for 2020. As we mentioned, Tom Scanlon. Yep.
Long-time attorney here in Cleveland. Good guy. He had his day 2020, and today we're going to celebrate that for him.
Tommy, tell me a little bit about what an Inside Co-Chair.
What they do is they'll name someone on the committee who has done exemplary work. They're the Inside Co-Chair, being honored for years of work, not just for the 1 year, but for all the time they've put in over the years. And the Outside Co-Chair will be somebody outside of the organization who has done different volunteer things and other exemplary work as well. So they do someone from the committee, someone from outside the committee, to give them a day to honor them for all the work they've done for the Irish community.
Terrific. And then also coming down Superior Avenue is the Guarantors. And tell me a little bit what Guarantors.
Well, the parade, there's no sponsorship for this parade. They don't bring outside sponsors in. That way no one's controlling the money. It's sponsored, or it's paid for with $10 pins, lapel pins, $10, and the Guarantors, they pay a little more, and they get to wear a sash and march in the parade as well. So that's how they fund the parade. It's all pretty much grassroots. And that was Linda Carney right there. Just there she is now. And she's the executive director of the United Irish Societies.
And again, we like to thank them for inviting us back again this year. And they also have a tremendous amount of volunteers up and down Superior Avenue. And the staging areas are 5 city blocks away. I think it goes all the way to East 24th Street, where they're staging all the units and ready to get the sign to come on down in March.
And these are the Guarantors now that you see on screen there. They are the ones who pay a little bit more to help fund the parade. And they get to march in the parade. And it feels like, you're doing something to keep the Irish heritage going, as well as taking part in the community as a whole, too. So good folks, them as well.
And we also want to thank the city of Cleveland and all of the separate departments, their sanitation, the police, fire, from the permit committee to just about everybody at City Hall who has worked so hard to coordinate that. It is quite an undertaking. It takes, again, as Tommy was saying, almost a year to pull this together. And it's a lot of work, but it goes smoothly. It looks so easy when you're actually marching.
If they didn't take the year, it wouldn't look so easy. Believe me, it's not like you get together at the pub a week ago, decide to have a parade over a few pints. It doesn't work that way.
Exactly. And there is His Honor the Mayor,
Justin
Bibb. This is his first time, so it's a brand new face on the parade route. We thank him again, the brand new mayor of the city of Cleveland, and who has been very cooperative with all of us.
There he is.
He has quite a job ahead of him for the next 4 years.
That was former councilman, actually president of council, Marty Sweeney was there. Who else do we have here? And we see the stroller there coming up at the end. I don't know if you caught that little young kid there enjoying the day. And now we're looking at the, is this the Cleveland Police Department pipes and drums?
That's right. The Honor Guard ensures all appropriate courtesies are rendered at funerals of police officers that die in the line of duty, and they represent the division in many civic functions.
And behind them are the pipes and drums. My mistake there.
And let's just take a few minutes to listen in.
Here we go. Very good.
You know, Tommy, this is one of the largest parades in the nation. Of course, New York and Chicago have theirs, and actually there's many parades actually in other countries as well. But certainly Cleveland is second to none when it comes to the parade here in downtown Cleveland, and so happy again that we could be back.
Look at the old lime green police car there. For those of you who were around back in the 70s, remember that?
I remember them well.
Oh, my Lord. We see them now in grainy footage, don't we? There's a sheriff's vehicle as well. I believe that's an LTD, isn't it? Old Ford.
And of course the Sheriff's Department and Dare represented. And again, they're expecting probably about 100,000 viewers today because it's such a nice day. And let's see what's happening on the street with Bob Seville. Bob
Seville, how are you?
Checking in with you,
Tell me
Bob.
who you're marching with. The Greater Cleveland Police Emerald Society.
And what is that society, sir?
It's a society that represents various police officers from several counties, and most of us are
That's
active
we got audio
police
for Bob,
officers.
but
We
coming down the street now is the Greater Cleveland Emerald Society.
That's all you did. My dad was a Cleveland policeman, so take care.
And
Happy
Prize
St.
to
Patrick's
police,
Day.
family supporters. The person of the year, Megan Connolly. I know Megan. Outstanding person, very involved in the community. Also a police officer. And Distinguished Service Award this year, or for 2021, went to Jay Lindsay as well.
And coming down the street will be the retired and active police officers from the 27 departments in the Cleveland area, with the commission with a common Irish heritage, is led by President Edward Sullivan.
And they call them the RIPS, Retired Irish Police. President Edward Sullivan there leading the way. Oh, he might be in the car. If I know Ed Sullivan, he's probably driving that car.
And then following them is the Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 25. And the Honor Guard members are active and retired police officers serving in the western Cuyahoga suburbs and dedicated to honoring fallen heroes.
And we also... And I think we got Bob Seville's got somebody else. Bob, who do you have?
All right, guys, we've got a lot of Clevelanders today. We found somebody from Lorain County, from Wellington. Greg and his family is here. Tell me who's on top of you here, Greg.
This is my daughter, Kerrigan.
Oh, you want to wave to the camera? Oh, she doesn't want to wave to the camera. And who do you have there?
This is my son, Macklin.
Enjoy the parade, you guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
All right. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that.
We just saw the Sheriff's Department color guard, as well as one of their vehicles, and I believe, look out there, Don. It's the Navy coming down the street. But they're walking. I wonder if their ships are in dry dock. A little bit of humor, folks. There we go, U.S. Navy color guard.
With a great round of applause here. And again, we'd like to thank them for the service as well as all of our armed forces.
And speaking of thanking for service.
And we have the Cleveland Firefighter Shamrock Club, Local 93. And the President Fran Lally and the Shamrock Club President Thomas McGinty walking down Euclid Avenue.
And on the way down, you can kind of start to hear them now. It's the Cleveland Firefighters Memorial Pipes and Drums. celebrating their 30th anniversary this year. They're members of the Cleveland Fire Department and other local fire departments and their families. They're led by Drum Major Tony DeLisio. Did you want to call out a request there, Don?
That's just about that's a large contingent for sure. And then following them will be the Lakewood Fire Department, suburb just west of Cleveland here.
There's the Cleveland firefighters, I believe. Is that? A few familiar faces in there.
You know what's interesting about the pipe and drums when they have to learn how to play the pipe and drums, the bagpipes, they do that voluntarily. It's quite an honor and a lot of practice to be able to learn
They're not as easy as you think. It's not like playing the recorder in first grade. Believe me.
Exactly.
I've tried. I know. I've tried and failed. Large contingent of firefighters there. I see patches from all over, actually. Wow, that is a large unit, isn't it? Very big.
And again, welcome to the 63rd annual parade, brought to you by the United Irish Society. And tell me a little bit about, Tommy, we've actually been celebrating 180 years of celebrating St. Patrick's Day in Cleveland, but this is only the 63rd. What happened before that?
Before that, there were different organizations who had sponsored a parade throughout the years. In fact, just a few years ago, they had discovered there were other parades that had not been documented, and they found documentation on parades that went back the 180 years. Before they had missed, I think, like the first 80 years of parades were not recorded. And I don't know where they found it, where they discovered it, but they found it somewhere in the archives. And discovered that there were indeed that many more parades. So this is the 180th year there's a parade in Cleveland, 63rd under the United Irish Societies of Greater Cleveland doing the organizing for it.
Very good.
More Cleveland Fire. Look at this equipment.
They look brand new.
Yep.
Keeping everybody safe in the city of Cleveland, and
and boy, they can be loud. They're a little quiet now going past us. There's a large ladder there.
And we also want to mention we are on social media on today's parade. We are both live on Facebook as well as YouTube. Mm-hmm. So again, we welcome them. The very first time, our team was working hard to make that happen. So congratulations to all the TV 20 engineers to make that happen. So it's great to be on social media as well as on Channel 20.
And there certainly is great demand for it. I had people asking me for the past month and a half, if it's going to be a live broadcast, and sure enough, we're making that happen this year, which I think is a terrific thing. And of course, throughout the year, you can watch it as well. We just saw the Cleveland EMS employees go by, and now there's still a few more of them marching, and one of their ambulances, or apparatus, as they call it in the industry. I know some of that parlance, that lingo.
And a throwback to history. It is the next unit is Company B of the 8th Ohio Volunteer Infantry, the Hibernian Guard. They're recreating Civil War infantry. Unit Colonel Thomas Downs and founder Captain Richard Bentley commanding. And let's see what Bob is. Bob, what do you have going on there on Superior Avenue?
All right, we're back in the crowd for St. Patrick's Day. Your name and where are you from?
Ella Monadio from Westlake, Ohio.
Who are you with here?
This is my grandson, Stuart.
All right, Stuart. And what's your name?
Maria, we live in Avon Lake, and we're so happy to be here.
Susan, I'm from Old Brooklyn.
All right, that's where I grew up.
Caitlin from Mayfield. Courtney from Mayfield.
What's your name?
Sierra from Elyria.
Okay.
Carolyn from Elyria.
How about you guys?
Carl from Brooklyn.
Okay. Celeste and Casey from Brooklyn.
Okay. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. And by the way, since 1935, a Grand Marshal is chosen to preside over the parade. It's an honorary title given to a man usually in his senior years who has contributed significantly to the advancement of Irish activities in Cleveland. And it's quite an honor to be Grand Marshal of
and
this
it's given
gigantic
for a
parade.
lifetime of work. I mean, that's why they select those folks. And you know, not everyone can do it. There are some folks who have given awful lot of time who just were never selected because there were so many other folks as well who were running that year. So.
And just passing was the Ladies' Ancient Order of Hibernians. They've been participating from the start of the Cleveland Parade and will be honoring Father Thomas Mahoney as the 2022 Hibernian of the Year. And with Father Thomas's niece Sarah Black and her children, Father Tom's grandnieces and nephews Will, Emma, and twins Nora and Neil, and their president is Patty Lavelle, who will be honored this year as the inside co-chair of the parade.
So she's been through twice. That's twice now. And that happens. You'll see folks who are on one committee, and they'll come through once, and they'll run back to march with their musical unit, fife and drum, or pipes and drums, or a drill team, or flag corps, those kinds of things. It happens quite often, believe it or not. And here's the Hibernians again. There's their truck there with Bob Fitzgerald, their 2020 Hibernian Man of the Year. And this is the Bluestone Division. This is an East Side division for the most part.
The Bluestone Division of the Ancient Order of Hibernians is located in Cleveland. It was created in 2013. Bob Mellon is the president, and Francis McGarity is their vice president.
There we go. And we're going to roll up now. That's the preliminary divisions. We're going to roll up now with Division 1. And leading that division are the units from the Irish American Club East Side over there in Euclid. Great group. I've been over there several times. I remember the West Side Club. I've been on the board of the West Side Irish Club, grew up there. But we've gone over to the East Side several times, support their causes, their dances, their fundraisers. And I've never had a bad time over at that club. The folks over there are just terrific.
So what people may not know is there's not only a competition, but you get awards for your units and
Right.
all of those. Tell me a little bit about those.
Well, there's judges on the reviewing stand, which is about a block away from us over there by the library, or I think in front of the courthouse this year. And there are judges there, but they also have floating judges throughout the parade unit who also will judge the units. There's a division for each one. There's children's unit. There's musical unit. There's novelty units. There's high school bands. I mean, any kind of unit that could be in, they're grouped, categorized, and there are awards, first, second, and third, and then the awards are presented at a banquet in another month and a half, 2 months.
So it's a competition and for bragging rights for the following year.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, the day is fun, and you have fun, and it's nice to win those awards. But, you know, it's all about the family and getting together and coming down here, even for the folks who aren't in the parade, just enjoying the day, and it's especially nice when you have a sunny day like today. I believe those are the Irish American Club East Side as well. That's the membership, most of them there. They are led by the executive board of the Irish American Club East Side, President Kevin McCluskey, Vice President Linda Walsh, and Treasurer Patty Campbell. I believe they would go first, although they're not the ones who like to take the spotlight. They would be going first. They'd be back in the crowd many times, if I know those three, and I do.
And following closely behind them is the Irish American East Side Club, the Pom Pom unit.
Here they come.
Some young ladies who are enjoying today. And you know, it's interesting, Tommy, many of the people or participants have been doing this for years.
Oh yeah, I marched in 40 parades myself, and there's others who have far outdistanced me. Now these kids here obviously have not, but mark my words, at least one or two of them will march in 10, 20, 30 parades. And here comes the Jack McDonough Fife and Drum Corps from the Irish American Club East Side. under the direction of Peggy McDonough Ball. Peggy's father, actually, is Jack McDonough, was Jack McDonough. Jack passed away about, I'd say, 20, 25 years ago. But he was a longtime director of the West Side Irish Club, Fife and Drum, and then he went over to the East Side and he taught them and got their unit together. So he's honored by them with the unit being named after him. Playing the Calpines Fusiliers. Look at the little guy on the drums there. 3 of them. And here's their ladies drill team, led by Heather O'Brien from the Irish Bird Club East Side. And what you'll see those ladies do, now we don't see it here because we're towards the end of the parade, but they will do street drills and they'll do formations and I don't even know what they are. I don't think I can handle that kind of those intricacies, but it's really something to see when you're out there in the crowd watching. And there's their golden shamrocks just went past. It's the senior citizens of the East Side Irish Club.
We're just talking a little bit about the very first Cleveland St. Patrick's Day Parade was held in 1842, and it went from church to church, approximately by the west bank of the Flats to West 67th Street. So it goes back many, many years.
Our Club East Side float.
Our theme today is the Ireland's Scenic Coast. So again, a lot of work put into that particular float.
I'll tell you, they put a lot of hours into these floats, and they keep them secret. Do you know that? They do it. They'll do it behind closed doors, someone's garage, or they'll find some business that'll give them the room in their garage, and they don't let anyone know what the float is until it's debuted and towed out here on the avenue, early this morning.
And the Cleveland Diocese of the Holy Name Society.
And here they are now.
So we've got a beautiful day today, but we had asked whether or not the parade ever gets canceled. And one of the biggest issues of canceling the parade is the cold, because many of the instruments used on some of these teams simply will not work. So
I do remember, from the years I marched since I was 7 years old, I remember only one parade ever being canceled due to weather. I've been out there, and these young kids, you got to hand it to them. When they're out here on a cold, cold day, and they're putting up with the cold, it's really admirable for those young kids. Who do we have here? Oh, is this the Holy Name High
and the
School
Holy
Band?
Name High School Band, under the direction of James Litterall.
The Green Wave. My wife went to Holy Name, as I'm reminded frequently. And next up, coming here, this is Cleveland Polonia. These are the Polish parishes of Cleveland. And we're going to go to Bob real quick. Bob Seville. There he is.
All right, guys, we're here with Cleveland Polina. You must have a special Polish outfit on, don't you?
Yes, it's original from Krakow.
Great. Tell me about the club.
The Polish American Culture Center and Polish National Alliance in Cleveland.
Okay.
And I don't know much more.
Where are they based?
In Cleveland, Ohio, in Slavic Village.
Slavic Village. Thank you very much. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Good to see the Polish people represented.
Thank you. You too.
All right, thank you, Bob. Appreciate that.
And we have up next, Murphy Irish Arts Center Marching Unit, I believe, is coming up.
You know a lot about the Murphy Irish Art.
I know a little bit. Oh, well, hold on. Wait a minute. This is St. Casimir, I believe. Oh, here. Yeah, St. Casimir.
These are a celebration of all the Polish parishes.
Right. And, the thing is, it's not just an Irish day. This is a community day. So it's so nice to have some of these other units, some of these other ethnic groups who are part of it as well. Here's the Murphy Irish Arts Center, under the direction of Sheila Murphy Crawford, Bob Crawford, and Maureen Kavanaugh. It's their 41st appearance in the parade, and their dancers are here, but also it's their senior dance drama team, which will represent the United States at the World Championships in Ireland in April. Good luck to those folks. Very impressive group. They are really on their game, and they work a lot of hours. to be
And
as good as
following
they are.
closely behind them is the Murphy Irish Arts Children's Unit. That's led by Eileen Connell, and the unit's comprised of Murphy dancers who love Irish dancing and believe it's important to share their talents with the community. They perform for senior groups and other organizations all around Northeast Ohio. And next is a brand new unit here called the Tender Touch Equine. It brings comfort and healing to those in need through their tender touch of exceptional miniature horses, therapy, visitation, and special events.
Wow.
And
Hey, Bob, you gonna saddle up?
All right, we've got some miniature horses here in the parade. Tell me about your group here.
We're from Tender Touch Equine. We are all volunteers, and all our minis go to hospitals and nursing homes, and they work with kids with disabilities.
They're beautiful. Thanks for all you do. Enjoy the parade.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I would not put it past Bob to have tried to ride one of those. I hope someone stopped him. Right now, the elevator constructors local number 17, led by business manager John Driscoll and president John Patton. Ooh, they're an enthusiastic bunch, aren't they? And loud. They're installing, servicing, and maintaining elevators and escalators here in Northeast Ohio since 1903. Boy, they must be tired. As is that little joke I just made. And there's a truck there with the family back there. Very nice.
Now
Nice
these
to
are
have
the
the young
cars
kids
I
out.
like to have.
Oh, look at that. Wow. That is something. I couldn't even tell you, Don, what year any of those cars are. I know people who can.
I know.
They can rattle it off. They know exactly what it is.
And coming down the street now is having a spectacular at St. Patrick's Day for the Gaelic Glen Alpacas. All right, Bob, I hear you're going to be talking to an alpaca owner. Bob?
All right, guys, we're live with some alpacas. I'm going to try to bring you over so we can get a look at these beautiful animals. Tell me a little bit about them.
This is a Wakaya. Her name is Mora.
Okay, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
And who are you with now?
Gaelic Glen Alpacas.
Great. Keep marching and thank you.
All
Happy
right.
St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay, thanks, Bob. Appreciate that. They're absolutely beautiful animals.
Somewhat larger animal than the mini horses, but Bob, please don't.
And coming up is a brand new unit. It's the Stilt Walkers. And they're absolutely perfect for getting those high to reach, changing light bulbs.
Unbelievable. Wow.
She's
those light bulbs. Very
She's
good.
got to be at least 10 or 10 feet off the air. And
Wow. I don't know how they did that. I have a hard enough time just walking.
Exactly.
There's more coming up. Unbelievable. Have you seen some of these remodelers and finishers who are using these now to do drywall?
Yes, yes.
Or ceilings, I should say.
Yeah. That's the work section of it. This is the fun section.
My, oh my.
I'm never sure how they get down from that.
Yeah.
That's always a question I have.
Very carefully would be.
And coming up next is the Cleveland Public Library Book Cart Drill Team, established in 2013, and participates in parades throughout Cleveland all year round. It's made up of staff of different branch locations in the main library departments. The Book Cart Drill Team is honored to represent the People's University.
I believe that maneuver is called the echelon. I'm not sure. It's not, obviously.
They're all coordinated.
And this is the library's ready to read truck.
And this is the Daughter of the Ghoul show. I'm sure you guys remember the ghouls.
I do. Wow. Well, there was the ghoul, and I forget the gentleman's name. He was on Channel 61 for many years. before him, Goulardi was on Channel 8 at the time.
Ron Swede, he passed away a couple of years ago.
That's
but,
right. Yes, look at you.
But certainly
wow.
Representative Polka Time as well over there.
And I forget Goulardi's name, but he went on to be the staff announcer for ABC.
Yeah.
For many years.
Yeah.
His son is a director, I believe.
It was Ernie Anderson. Who,
I was testing you.
Yeah,
I was
worked at Channel 8
testing
for
you.
many years.
I knew that all along.
And if you want superheroes, we have them.
Oh boy, what a marvel. Little joke there. Superheroes to Kids in Ohio. Their mission is to spread goodwill through simple acts of kindness, recognize folks who have battled through adversity, and encourage the involvement of the community to make a positive difference in the lives of others. That's pretty wise to do for all of us, really. They make costume visits to children's hospitals, special needs centers, and other charitable events whenever they're needed. And the group is led this year by one of its founders, Jimmy Myers.
So I know they do visit hospitals, so if a children is sick, it's nice to have Superman visit you.
It certainly is. There's Thor and Captain America. No, not the guy in the suit. That's Chris Ronayne.
And coming out down Superior is the St. Ignatius High School Marching Band. And let's take a listen.
St. Ignatius High School Marching Band under the direction of Dan Hamlin, John Mullen, and the Flag Corps coach, Lisa Hoover. Oh yeah, they're kicking it. There we go. They certainly know how to make some noise.
Yes. And to talk about wearing of the green, it's the Cleveland Metro Parks, and how lucky we are to have the Emerald Necklace right in our backyard of the Cleveland Metro Parks.
Green all year long.
And you know, it's so nice that they have so many different events that happen throughout the year to really reach out and, and teach about nature, as well as a great time to just enjoy nature.
And you can get all, if you subscribe to their Emerald Necklace publication, it's a monthly newsletter, they list all the different things. There are so many different activities for younger, older folks, whatever. Really, really cool thing. And it really is a gem for Northeast Ohio.
And no parade is complete without a politician.
Well, you know, you got to have those.
Representative Tom Patton,
State
walking
Senator
down
Tom Patton.
Street now. All right, Bob. Let's. I understand you're with some revelers. What's going on Superior Avenue?
All right, guys. More crazy Clevelanders. Say Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your day.
That's it. I am. I appreciate everything.
Okay.
Bob
And
making friends as usual.
Exactly. We're having a brand new unit here in the parade. It's the Mooney and Sons Towing from Ireland's coastlines to the east side of Cleveland. They honor the life and legacy of Robert Dennis and Alice Mooney. So we
Very
welcome
good.
that.
I wonder how many cars they picked up along the route.
And again, a lot of work went into building that particular float.
They got themselves a float too. That's very good. Put some time in that. Very nice. And there's pictures of the founders of the company there on the float as well. So we are still in the first division, folks. There's 3 divisions total coming up, and we'll be here for all of them.
And next is the Knights of St. John. They are the only Knights of St. John Commandery in Cuyahoga County. And their commandery is located at St. Rocco's. It's the 3330 is the unit, Knights of St. John.
Very interesting. And here's the Ohio Irish American News. Just changed their name to Irish because they've expanded their distribution. I think they're in 5 states now. They've done really well. They've been around for 20 years. John O'Brien Jr. Was the founder. Done something in this town that has not happened for it.
Okay, Bob, what's happening out in Superior?
All right, I think we have a road participant, maybe unofficial, for the Cleveland St. Patrick's Day. Dan and your partner, Toby. Tell me about you and Toby.
Toby's a Netherlands dwarf rabbit. I'm from Lake County. Get down here once a year for the festivities. There's no better time, and it's clean, safe fun.
All right, enjoy yourself, Dan. Here comes the rest of the parade. Take care. Thank you. Good job.
And as I was saying about Irish and the Irish American News, John O'Brien Jr., there have been many attempts to have an Irish newspaper in the city, and he's been around for 20 years now. That hadn't been done before. It's a solid publication. It's expanding, growing, and it's a real tribute to the work he's done and also to the community as well.
Again, and welcome to the 63rd parade, sponsored by the United Irish Societies of Greater Cleveland, the 180th celebration of today. It's a beautiful day here on March 17th, 2022. And again, we're celebrating both the 20 and the 22 honorees.
I think this is Euclid? Euclid High School Marching Band.
And this is a brand new unit to the parade, so we welcome them.
Something tells me the Green Bowlers are not part of their standard uniform. I'm just going out on a limb there. Flag corps as well. And now here's Bob's, Don's, and my favorite unit because we can't do it. It's the St. Helen Unicycle Drill Team. Look at these little kids.
It's amazing how they can go on one wheel.
They are from Newberry, Ohio. They first started riding in 1965 under the direction of their pastor, Father James Moran. Students of the school appeared in countless parades and performances all over the U.S., including 2 presidential inaugurations, the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, and a whole bunch of bowl parades, the Florida Citrus Bowl, Orange, Tangerine, all sorts of different things. They've their whole list here. There's no way I can run down them all. This year, the end of June, St. Helen Unicycle Drill Team will host the North American Unicycle Championships. Interesting. Yeah, they are. Look at that. And again, as you said before, Don, how did they get down?
We've got a minute. I'd just like to, again, it's easier than ever to stay up to date with everything going on TV 20 and the City of Cleveland. Make sure to like TV 20 Cleveland on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube page and get new Cleveland-related content weekly. You can also follow TV 20 on Twitter and Instagram. Remember, just search for TV 20 Cleveland on your favorite social media app.
There's the St. Helen Unicycle van. Did you know, Bob, that, or I'm sorry, Don, I keep calling you Bob, so keep tossing to Bob. For 22 years, from 1913 to 1935, there was no St. Patrick's Day parade in downtown Cleveland because of the war and depression. Smaller parades on the west side, usually sponsored by a hotel or a church, but thankfully those days are long past us, and we're back.
And from our friends down in Columbus, it's the OSU Alumni Club of Greater Cleveland. It's comprised of regional Ohio State University alumni. The purpose is to engage the local Buckeyes in events to raise scholarship money for future students from the area and, of course, to promote OSU.
That's right. Scarlet and gray.
Well, just last year they had that as a final Jeopardy question. What is the college that put "the" in their name?
Right.
Everyone said, oh, that's an easy one. That's an easy one.
Well, I went to the Bowling Green State University myself. Next up, the Pipe Fitters, Local 120 this year. They're honoring their brothers Jerry, Ray, and Tom Somerville from Local number 120. There's the Pipe Fitters. Quite a useful trade. I've tried to do plumbing at my house, and it's a disaster.
Just didn't work, huh?
No, no. I complicated the problem. Nice to have their membership out here and the families. Look at the young kids there as well. And there's the honorees.
Down there?
Bob Seville, are you getting a ride with somebody?
All right, guys, we're with the Crazy Pipe Fitters 120. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Say Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Bob hitched a ride there with the pipe fitters and all the young kids. That's cheating, isn't it?
And this is the Burning River Roller Derby.
Don, can you skate? Did you roller skate?
It's been a long, long time. I
Yeah.
used to ice skate and roller skate, and that was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I skated for about 30 seconds.
There you go. St. Vincent, St. Mary's Fighting Irish Marching Band is coming down Superior.
Here they are. They have their own Irish dancers as well. That's the first high school I've seen do that. No word on whether LeBron James is coming back to learn the Irish dancing at his alma mater.
I think he's busy. That's what I think. Yeah.
He might be, yes.
Yeah.
Directed by Brian Campbell. Back with St. Vincent St. Mary Fighting Irish. Here we go. Playing the Notre Dame fight song.
And next is American Cruisers. This antique and classic cars and street rod car club has been around for 30 years from the west side of Cleveland and suburbs.
Wonder what the insurance is on those things.
I don't know. It's beautiful. How much care it took
Yeah.
to recondition
Next
that Impala.
Next up, Malachi House, comprised of staff and volunteers from Malachi House. This year they're honoring George and Sue Fitzpatrick.
And again, one of the new units in the parade, followed by the Cleveland Dragon Boat
Also
Association.
And just a quick note, as far as Grand Marshals go, in 2001, Lonnie McCauley, very, very active with the Irish Archives here, one of the founders, I believe, also the Irish American Club Eastside. She was chosen as the first woman to be the Grand Marshal of the St. Patrick's Day Parade, but unfortunately Lonnie at the time was ill. She was unable to attend the celebration, and she passed away the following day, March 18th.
And next is the Cleveland Asian Festival. It's better known as Asia. It's the largest community based on health and social service organization focusing on serving the Asian Americans and newly arrived immigrants and refugees in Ohio. It's founded in 1995. It has served nearly 60,000 clients and patients.
And that is a terrific festival. Have you ever been? I don't know if you've ever been out there. It's down in Cleveland's Asia Town. We do have an Asia Town here, and some great food, great fun, awesome music. Just really good stuff.
And while we have a few minutes, hey, are you looking for a job? The city of Cleveland is hiring. Visit clevelandohio.gov/jobs to find out and apply for the job that's right for you. There are numerous jobs available with new jobs added all the time. So again, visit clevelandohio.gov/jobs for more information.
There's more of the Asian Festival.
And part of those jobs is lifeguards. How would you like to get paid to work at poolside this summer? The city of Cleveland is looking for lifeguards for all of their pools. You'll be trained to become an American Red Cross certified lifeguard. You have to be 15. You have to be able to swim 300 yards nonstop using crawl and breaststroke and swim to the deepest end of the pool and retrieve a 10-pound object and return to the starting point on his or her back. Got to tread water for 2 minutes using legs only and pass a written test. 80% or better, but Call 216-664-2570. That's 216-664-2570 for more information.
And any word on whether they supply the sunblock? Or in our day, it was suntan lotion.
Oh, that's
they
right.
encouraged it back then.
Exactly.
Maple Heights High School Marching Band coming up now. They're new this year. They're under the direction of Robert Baxter. Kids from Maple Heights.
It's always nice to see some new units, get some fresh faces, and again, have the experience of these participants in the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
It's a big deal to be in the parade, too. I mean, it's really an exciting thing, especially for these kids who've never done it. I think it's pretty cool. See what they're going to play up here, if they're going to give us a song or not. Good looking group.
And next are the Crazy Cops of the El Quran Shrine. The Crazy Cops are a Keystone Cop unit providing levity and mischief with its cops, prisoners, and traditional paddy wagon.
I think they're coming for you, Don. They could make extra money if they made that thing an ice cream van. What do you think?
And they're having a lot of fun.
I wouldn't put it past them either. On to Division 2. That wraps up Division 1. On to Division 2. And the lead up of this division is all the units of the West Side Irish American Club located out in Olmsted Township. Here's their color guard. That's Bill and Maureen Rice, who are longtime volunteers out at the club. West Side Club. And there is the West Side IA Pipe Band under the direction of Mark McGann.
And the pipe band is under the direction of Mark McGann as a pipe major. And we have the ladies drill team under the direction of Katie McCluskey.
Yeah, they're a little back there. I'm trying to see who this is. This is this the membership? Oh, no, you know who this is. This is their honorees right here. The honorees, 2020 Man of the Year, John Queen, and 2022 Man of the Year, Vincent Beach. 2020 Woman of the Year, Ann O'Donnell, and 2022 Woman of the Year, Colleen Hansen. I believe they are in the trucks there. We also saw we also saw the Queen, Margaret Lavelle, with Madeline Fitro and Mary Treese Lavelle Donaldson in their court. And I think Bob, have you corralled the drill team there, the ladies drill team from the West Side Irish Club?
All right, guys, we're with the West Side Irish American Club, and I'm walking with
Olivia Mackey, Colleen Mackin,
Siobhan Kilbane.
Happy St. Patrick's. Kilbane, that's pretty Irish, isn't it?
It is, sir,
That's
yes.
what I thought. You sound like you're from Ireland.
No, I'm actually from England, but my family's Irish as well.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And you.
Thanks, guys.
And now the ladies drill team under the direction of Katie McCluskey. They're coming down the avenue, marching in formation of a well-constructed boat. They're ready to hoist their flags and tour the scenic coast of Ireland. Now this unit has been around for a long time. Katie's mother ran this unit for decades. And she stepped aside, and Katie now runs the unit. They are perennial award winners, often best in the parade for many years.
And next is the senior fife and drum. Is under the direction of Dr. Bill Hayes and Megan Kilbane.
Bill handles the fifes, Megan handles the drums. Megan's dad, a longtime member of the United Irish Society's organization, former director. I've been a member of this unit. I've played the fife for a long time with these folks.
Following
stuff.
them is the Pom Pom unit under the direction of Patty Hanrahan and Megan Hanrahan, and leaders Mackenzie Malloy and Megan Molnar. Any relation to?
She is, yeah. She's my great niece, grandniece. And this unit, it's usually high schoolers, older grade schoolers, high schoolers. And for the pom-poms, you've got the junior, these are the majorettes coming up in the flag corps. The majorette and flag unit is under the direction of Kelly Dreamer and Christy Cruz, and leader Bridget Chambers. Christy Cruz is also Volunteer of the Year for the Westside Irish Club. Yeah, these young girls are out there, along with the other units, every Sunday at the Westside Irish Club, practicing in the afternoons, marching around the floor, trying to get their lines right, everything straight, get their routines down. It really is impressive how much time these younger kids put into this kind of stuff.
And then also coming up is the junior fife and drum. It's under the direction of Angela Myers with leaders Aaron and Madeline Bolin. The junior drummers are under the direction of Megan Kilbane and Matt Babinek.
And there's your queen there, Margaret Lavelle. There's Mr. Dan Chambers. And these are the members of the Westside Irish American Club. President John O'Brien, and Vice President was Danny Chambers, who we just saw there. And then I believe we have their float coming up as well.
And the Westside Irish American is proud to present their 2022 float. The scenic coastline depicts on this float are Clew Bay, viewed from the top of Croagh Patrick Mountain, and the sandy banks of Ballycroy, along with other scenes from the coastline of Ireland, including Cookhead Lighthouse from County Wexford. And Cook's Head Lighthouse has been in operation since 1172, still in operation.
Wow. 24/7, huh?
That's a long time.
A lot of folks in this town are from the west coast of Ireland. All those places there, Croagh Patrick Mountain on Clew Bay, banks of Ballycroy, the sandy banks of Ballycroy. All those, there's folks from all those places in this city, an awful lot of them from County Mayo. And we got the footballers coming up. Cleveland St. Pat's St. Charles Gaelic Athletic Association, established in 1948. They teach Irish culture through sports. I used to play some Irish football when it was just St. Charles. The two clubs merged a few years ago. Good way to meet new people, join a fitness-minded organization. Anyone can join, adults, youth, men, women, doesn't matter. They have a women's football team as well. And they have a hurling team. That's with the sticks and that little ball. Great organization.
And coming down next to the South Central High School. It's appeared on TV8's Kicking It with Kenny this past October and performed at the Peach Bowl in 2019 in Atlantic, Georgia. And they're appearing in the Cleveland International Tattoo this May, and they're under the direction of Joe Gaither.
Boy, they sound terrific, Don. And following them, get out of the way, folks. It's the Cleveland Rovers Rugby Football Club. I'm sorry, that was the Cleveland Flow Collective. Performing arts group that specializes in prop manipulation, hula hoops, juggling. They meet weekly, and they're open to anyone who wants to see creative pursuits in a relaxed environment. It's a good way to pass the time. Blow off a little bit of steam. And if it gets too much for you, you can always, you got the American Red Cross in Northeast Ohio right behind them.
And that vehicle is followed by the marchers comprised of the Red Cross Community Volunteers. And they do an absolute terrific work. And then coming up,
they do selfless work, those folks.
Is the Lake Metro Parks. It's the Farm Park Show Wagon pulled by the Lake Metro Park Draft Team.
Boy, look at those horses, Don.
They're beautiful.
Majestic.
And huge.
Yeah.
They're very, very large horses.
That Lake Metro Parks is an outstanding park system. You get over there, do some hiking and some other things over there. Really, really terrific.
And St. Patrick's West Park Parish. These folks are members of the St. Pat's West Park Parish. That's where I went to school.
Is it? I didn't know
yes,
that.
A long, long time ago, but
within walking distance of my house.
Exactly.
There you go. That's my neighborhood, West Park. And they have a float as well.
He'll let you
Bob
know.
Seville, you have someone for us?
All right, we're marching with St. Patrick. Are you St. Patrick?
Yes, I am St. Patrick.
What by God brought you out here today?
My alma mater, St. Patrick's.
All right, St.
West
Patrick's
Park.
in West Park.
Yes.
Enjoy the day. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, we thank Bob for talking to St. Patrick at the tender age of almost 800 years old.
That man has been dressing up as St. Patrick, I think, for at least 50 years. I'm not kidding.
Okay. And from the Cleveland Municipal School District, the St. John Marshall, the
That's
John
funny.
Marshall High School Band.
For those not in the know,
Yeah.
for young men and women who ended up going to John Marshall instead of going to one of the Catholic schools, they would say they went to St. John Marshall because they thought it was just as good as any other school. And I think they might have been right. School district bringing arts back to life in the district after 15 plus years. These students have been working hard to march today, and they're excited to be back after a few years off from COVID-19. Of course, I think all of us are. That's some good stuff. Some of those kids have never picked up an instrument until today and are sharing their talents with
And
Cleveland.
next is the Saint. Oh my God, I can't get out of it. Lake Erie Crushers, mascot Stompers, waving to as the parade goers, is wishing you and all happy St. Patrick's Day and hoping for baseball this spring. And we're going to get baseball this spring.
Yes, we are. Have you been out to a game out there?
No, I have not.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Terrific stadium. The players are really interactive. They come up, they talk to the kids. A friend of mine was out there with his kids, and some of the players would autograph a bat and give the bat to kids in the crowd. No lie. Great stuff out there. Here's the Cleveland Pioneers, the Total Abstinence Society. Their center is St. Patrick Church on Bridge Avenue. Members pledge to say the prayer daily, wear the pin of the Pioneers, and abstain from alcoholic beverages for life. Congratulations, Teresa Moran, Illes, 2022 Pioneer of the Year. John Lackey is their president. I know,
And
John.
while we just have a few minutes here, there's a new TV show at TV20 that you need to check out if you're a lover of the arts. Creative Focus is a bi-weekly TV show that highlights local artists across the genres of dance, film, music, theater, and the visual arts. Award-winning playwright and filmmaker Cornell Hubert Calhoun III is the host. You can watch this show at TV20 or anytime you want to watch TV20 Cleveland's YouTube page.
And we're seeing coming up right behind that lovely convertible or T-top, the Cleveland Irish Players. I was a long-time member of this group. I've toured Ireland with them several times. Great group, keeping Irish drama alive in the city of Cleveland since 1961. And hopefully they'll be doing a production this year. Unit is led by Patrick McGinty, his dad. Kevin McGinty, a long time director. Terrific man. Taught me everything I know about acting. Great group.
And
All right,
I
guys.
think, Bob, you're getting a ride down Superior here on the float.
He's floating
Tell us
around
about it.
somewhere.
All right, we're with the Rowdies on Local 190, moving along here the parade route. What's your name?
My name's Dan Lapucci.
Okay, how about you?
Mason Marius.
How about you?
Michelle.
How about you back there?
James.
What a great float you guys have. Say Happy St. Patrick's Day, wave to the camera.
St. Patrick's Day, Cleveland, we love you.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Good job, guys.
Yeah, Bob's there with the Millwright and Pile Drivers, Local 1090, members of their labor organization in the parade today with their float. Of course, they got their kids out there.
And highlighting Echo Isle.
Where my parents are from. Much of this city is, the Irish in this city are from Ackle.
And a parade would not be complete with the Irish Wolfhounds of Northeast Ohio. They're an ancient breed that dates back to 400 AD. These dogs are a noble breed that were bred to eradicate wolves in Ireland. They are the tallest breed of dog in the world, and they're coordinated by Rosemary Nolan.
Boy, they are something, huh, Don?
Beautiful animals.
Boy, they are big dogs. They really are. Okay, who are we going to call next? We're going to call Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters Cleveland. Local Ghostbusters franchises around the world, believe it or not. They support community and charitable causes. And they add a little bit of paranormal fun, we're told, to events in cooperation with the makers of the films. Hey, Bob, who are you going to call?
Hey, school kids, you thought you had a great backpack. Check this out. Tell me about the Ghostbusters group.
We're an organization here in Cleveland that busts ghosts. If you have any problems, you call us.
Who do you call?
Ghostbusters!
Well, it looks like Bob came out of that unscathed. No ectoplasm all over him.
Oh, my, thank goodness. And next is the How Autism. They are a group of autistic individuals of all races, creeds, and genders, having a great time on today's parade.
Fine organization. Followed by another fine organization, the Cleveland Right to Life. Mike Gordon is leading the group of Right to Life members today.
And the Martin DePorte High School Band. It's a Cleveland Cristo Rey Network High School. They are represented by their drumline, Lioness, High Steppers, Step Team, and Cheer Team. I think if I moved like that, Tommy, I think I'd break something.
You might throw something out of whack.
I see hospitalization in my future if I try to make some of those moves.
Sponsored by a chiropractor somewhere. That'd be a great sponsorship idea. So if you're afraid of heights, folks, you either won't apply to be with this group, or if you did, you wouldn't be afraid of heights for long. The Ironworkers Local number 17, led by Patrick Carey. I know Patrick. I used to play the fife with him in the West Side Irish Junior Fifers. Some of the best trained, hardest working men and women in the construction industry. These are the folks that go up there with walking on girders and beams, 4 inches thick. Doing a lot of the work that we would not be able to. There's an awful lot of them. Ironworkers, Local number 17.
And from a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, it's the Star Wars Rebellion, and plus the 501, the 101st Legion. It's the professional grade Star Wars costuming club. Bad guys doing good.
Lord Almighty, I can't believe that. I've never seen anything like that. And you can take lessons to fight with the
lightsabers.
The lightsabers.
Is that right?
My daughter was doing that for a while.
A couple of stormtroopers.
Interesting group. Here's the men are Irish firefighters. Dave Arco, Kevin Patton are founding members and longtime participants. They're leading the retired fire truck from the city of Mentor. I say Mentor, not mentor.
Yeah, Mentor.
It's Mentor.
And the Corrigan family came in and they created this outstanding float, again, to honor the coastline. And
well, you hear about big Irish families, but I've never heard of one that was so big they had their own unit in a parade. Although mine is up there. I've got several siblings. This is a new unit, isn't it, Don? Coming up here? This high school? Mayfield High School Marching Band on the direction of Brad Schreiber. That's a big band.
And we're getting close to the end of Division 2. It is the International Association of Heat and Frost Insulators, local number 3. Member of the Cleveland Building Trades, organized labor since 1910 with a rich Irish history.
And the TNT Starlets are up next. There they are. Those batons, for a second there, I thought they might have been flaming, but they're not. And that will conclude Division 2 of the 180th St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Cleveland. The TNT Starlets. Division 3 coming up. There's TV20. Yep.
Kathy Allen and Tiffany Moore, we'd like to welcome you from TV20. The bosses of TV20 here, I guess.
Probably with a well-deserved day off, I'd say. Here's Division 3 with the Lenahan Academy of Irish Dance. The junior dancers are all under the age of 12. They've been dancing anywhere from 6 months to 6 years. True crowd pleasers, they certainly are, wherever they go, no matter what their age. And they're all champions at heart. Ballycroy to Inishbiggle. Inishbiggle is the meaning of the Island of Fasting. It's 60 on 50 acres, located between Ackle Island and the mainland off the coast. And that would be the float, and I'm looking for the float now. I believe we've got Irish Northern Aid here. That's them there. Working towards United Ireland, led by John Conway and parade delegates Kathy Whitford and John Kish. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all. If you want peace, work for justice. That is their slogan. A lot of familiar faces out there. My partner here several years ago was out there. John Myers.
You know, with an estimated 100,000 people, the St. Patrick's Day Parade of 1912 is considered to be one of the largest attended parades because people came to welcome home Johnny Kilbane, a local boy from West 74th Street who won the World Featherweight Championship crown after defeating Abe Attell in Los Angeles. Johnny Kilbane kept that crown for 11 years until 1923.
And here's Notre Dame Cathedral Latin School Band. The Lion Marching Band has been a part of the St. Patrick's Day Parade since 2006. They're thrilled to be back and under the direction of Adam Heisel. Lovely stuff there.
And the next float is the Ohio Rose of Tralee. They're this year the Rose of Tralee contestants, young ladies are all over the age of 19 with their float. Enjoying a wonderful day here
Yes, they are.
in downtown Cleveland.
And now the True Grit Riders. No matter rain, sun, snow, it's all good on the back of a horse, they say. Happy to be back in Cleveland. They're new to the parade this year. Have you ever ridden a horse, Don?
A long time ago.
Yeah, I did once.
I was sore for 3 hours.
I get that, yeah. I was on a draft horse when I lived in Columbus, and I nearly fell off the horse. I kept sliding sideways.
Yeah, that'd be quite a drop.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Bob with the Cleveland Hiking Club. Bob?
Okay, guys, we're with the Cleveland Hiking Club. Are you guys tired yet? What are your names?
Leah.
Oh.
Pat.
Ronald. Happy St.
Hello.
Patrick's.
Hello. Hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
All right, guys. What is your name?
Sandra.
Sandra, say Happy St. Patrick's Day. Keep hiking.
And thank you, Bob. The Cleveland Hiking Club was established in 1920. There are over 1,000 members in the Cleveland area. Their mission is hiking, social activities, outreach for youth, promoting healthy exercise, and preservation of trails and green spaces.
And up next, the Cleveland Guardians, the rebranded Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians mascot Slider, along with Schurdale hot dogs, ketchup, mustard, onion. No race today, I don't believe. Hopefully, we'll be playing ball soon. Well, we will. We already got word on that.
Yes.
Mid-April, I think it's April 15th, opening day, somewhere around there. Sliders always causing trouble. In fact, I worked at the stadium for a short time, and the woman who was one of Slider's helpers was married to Slider, and she worked at a bank, and on her desk was a picture of her husband, and it was a picture of Slider. No lie. That's not a lie.
Trivia. And the next unit is the Wireman's Shamrock Club, the marching unit of a local 38 electricians. And it looks like we just went back to 1948 here.
They know how to take care of their cars, huh? Wow. You know, Don, it's I don't want to say sad, but it's an eye opener when the classic cars in front of you are cars that you used to ride in when you were a young adult. Here's my alma mater, St. Edward High School Marching Band. Marching Eagles are a core-style competitive marching band made up of students from St. Joseph Academy, Magnificat High School, and St. Ed. Marching Eagles were U.S. Band's 2020 state champions. Superior ratings, long history.
Yeah, we are both alums of
very
St. Ed.
good.
Yes. I was a class of 77, and yours is...
You were a class of 2007, excellent.
2000.
Very good. Class of 82, myself. Under the direction of Mr. Angelo Cortica, the St. Ed High School Marching Band. Bob, gonna roll the dice for us here with Jack Casino?
All right, guys, we're wheeling and dealing with the Jack Casino. What's your name? I'm Rick. How about you?
Kelly.
I'm Rod. How about saying Happy St. Patrick's Day?
Hey, I'll tell you, Bob, you're aces. Sorry, I couldn't help that. Couldn't help it.
We are dredging the bottom of the barrel for these jokes today, guys. Jack Casino's float. It's their version of Wheel of Fortune and a two-sided slot machine as a game board. And I believe this is Jesus in the Streets. Banners of Jesus and Mary.
And following behind them is the Wycliffe Swing Band Percussion. It's led by section leaders Jonathan Mason, Landon Smith, and majorists led by Captain Matty Armstrong. And this is Wycliffe's Percussion's 40th year in existence.
Bob, can you bring a couple beers over here for us?
All right, guys. What are you doing? Great Lakes Brewing. You guys are supposed to be right over that side of the bridge.
Oh, they're over there waiting for us to get back.
What's your name and where are you from?
Jim Clifford.
Tell me about the vehicle.
The 1928 International.
It looks great. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's see it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
That's a great gig, Bobby. Great Lakes Brewing in the casino.
But he's empty-handed. I don't want the money. I'd like.
Yeah.
What, can we get a beer, Bob?
I didn't get that job, Bob. That's
Obviously
what I wanna know.
not serving beer today. Face Star Marine Safety Vessel and Davis Aerospace and Maritime High School crew is up next, I believe. I'm sorry, that's the Cleveland Division of Animal Care and Control. These are the City Dogs. City Dogs Cleveland. It's the adoption program of Cleveland Animal Care and Control. Contact them and you'll find a new best friend. I did that about a year ago, and we couldn't be happier with the little guy we got. The first ever St. Patrick's Day parade held in 1762 in New York City, not Ireland as you would think. The first parade in Ireland was held in Waterford, the town of Waterford, founded by the Vikings in 1903.
And a brand new unit down the street is the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers Local 5. It's been around since 1869. It's got to be one of the oldest trade unions. And they have the best hands in the business. I can't imagine many of the bricks built here and used in the city of Cleveland were from this particular local.
Well, and it's not, you don't just pile bricks up, there's so much to it. You got to know exactly what you're doing, how to do it, the techniques and things like that. It really, really is a tough job there. Brawn and brains.
We have a few minutes here. Again, if you like to get paid to work poolside this summer, again, the city of Cleveland is looking for lifeguards for all their pools. You'll be trained, everything you need to know. It will be trained by the American Red Cross certified lifeguard. And again, the successful applicant, you've got to at least be at 15 years old. You've got to be able to swim 300 yards nonstop using a front crawl and breaststroke. You have to swim to the deepest end of the pool and retrieve a 10-pound object and return to the starting point on your back. You got to tread water for 2 minutes using your legs only and pass a written test, 80% or better. But if you do all that, you can become a lifeguard. So call 216-664-2570 for more information. That's 216-664-2570.
I can do the first one, the 15-year-old and older. Hey, Bob, who you got out there for us?
Parade route live with some more rowdies. Where are you from? Where are you from?
Old Brooklyn, Cleveland, Ohio.
Seatown. I've heard of it. Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. You heard of Seatown. Say Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, and down the street is the Royal Canadian Legion Ladies Drill Team. It's being led by Captain Sharon Riegelsberger, wearing a Royal Stuart Target. And they promote their heritage throughout Northeast United States and Canada, performing in many Scottish events for veterans and service organizations.
And we did see the Cleveland Cycle Tours pedal past us there on their little drinking cart, filed by the International Union of Painters and Allied Trains, DC number 6, District Council number 6. And there's their float there.
And right behind them is the Canton McKinley High School Marching Band. Again, a brand new unit in today's parade. They were established in 1922. The Canton McKinley Marching Band performs regularly throughout the Canton community in Northeast Ohio. And their band director is under Zachary Taylor.
I don't know how many we've had today. It's so good to see all these high school bands out here. I don't have an exact count, but it's close to a dozen. So good to see these kids out.
And Tommy, that is the end of our parade. Thank you so much.
Gorgeous day. A lot of great march, a lot of youth out there, which is so nice to see. But just a wonderful day, great gathering down here, downtown Cleveland, and celebrating not just the Irish, but the cultural diversity that runs through the fiber of this city. Just a great day. The 63rd under the United Irish Societies, 63rd parade, but the 180th parade in Cleveland.
That's right.
Thank you for joining us, guys. Don't forget, if you're watching live stream, you can also catch this on TV20 on the Facebook page, and also, I believe, the City of Cleveland TV20 YouTube channel as well throughout the next several weeks. In fact, all year round, and next year and the year after that too. It's really fun to go back and look at some of these. So we thank you for joining us today, Don.
Thank you again to the City of Cleveland and TV20. I'm Don Davris, with me, Tommy Malloy. Thank you, and have a great St. Patrick's Day.
Have a great year, folks. Thank you.